Discover the rich and captivating world of Hindu mythology with us. Immerse yourself in timeless tales of gods, goddesses, and heroes. Join us on a journey through ancient India and its fascinating mythology.
Appusayz, welcome to my channel. As it's customary to hit the bell to enter a holy place, so hit the bell icon before starting the journey.
Beautiful, pure, strong-willed Ganga was the eldest daughter of Mount Himavan. She had the power of purifying anything that touched her. One day, the Devas, led by Brahma, came to Mount Himavan. Heaven needs the presence of young Ganga, sanctifier of all creatures. Himavan thought, if Ganga goes, the earth will suffer. But it's my duty to look to all good of all the three worlds. Himavan said, I am willing to send Ganga, who flows everywhere, at will, purifying all in her wake with you. Brahmaji said, may we take her with us now? Himavan, go with the Devas Ganga and serve them dutifully. At about that time, life on earth was becoming impossible for all righteous people. Our sacrifice has been ruined once again. At this rate, we will incur displeasure of gods. Months of hard labor wasted. Our crops have been destroyed in a single night.
The mantras haven't spared even our babies. What have we done to deserve this?
At last, we are helpless against enemies who didn't show themselves. Let those of us who have survived hide in the caves. Their mysterious tormentors were a group of asuras who hid in the ocean by the day and came out to harass them at night. How did the asuras hid in ocean? Check out my previous video, The Churning of the Ocean. I have spotted them. They have gone into the caves. Never mind, we'll follow them. Not a single one of them should be spared. In heaven, the Devas were perturbed by the plight of the people. They held council. In our own interest, we must help the good people on earth. But how can we, when we don't know who their tormentors are? Brahma made a suggestion. Let us seek the help of Lord Vishnu. He will know. So they went to Vishnuji. Lord, how can we destroy the mysterious enemies of the good men on earth? Where do they hide by day? Lord Vishnu said, in the ocean bed. To kill them, you will have to dry up the ocean. Go to sage Agastya. He alone can help you, Brahmaji said. Adding, Lord Vishnu said, you may go to sage Agastya now and do what is to be done. When Agastya sage heard the whole story, for the good of the world, I'll come with you and drink up the ocean. When they reached the ocean, be ready to do what you have to do, sage Agastya said. As Agastya bent down and began to drink up the ocean, the evil asuras were exposed. The Devas fell upon them. Don't spare the murderers. Help, help, help. When the asuras were vanquished, the Devas turned to Agastya Muni. O Savior, now that the evil ones are dead, fill up the ocean again with the water you drank. Sage Agastya said, I cannot. I have digested it. You will have to find some other means to fill up the ocean. The Devas did not know what to do. They went to Lord Brahma. A very long time must pass before the ocean will once again be full. The Devas waited a number of years and still nothing happened. So they went to Vishnuji again. There. Do not worry. King Sagara and his descendants will cause the ocean to be filled up again. But Sagara has no sons, Lord Vishnu said. He has already begun penances to obtain them. At the moment on earth, Lord Shiva appeared before King Sagar and his queens, Kishini and Sumati. I am pleased with your pity. You shall have many sons. One of your wife shall bear 60,000 proud and heroic sons who will all perish without heirs. Your race, however, will be continued by the one son that your other wife will bear. Accordingly, in course of time, both wives bore children. King Sagara was overjoyed and gave many gifts to the poor. Days passed, and the boys grew up. The 60,000 sons of Sumati were brave, strong lads who were conscious of their royal status.
We must learn to wield a chariot and win the war. We are the son of a king. Where are my golden arrows? A prince on whom his people depend must have the best of weapons.
Queen Keshni's son Asmanuja, however, grew up to be a wicked prince. Your Majesty, Prince Asmanja has drowned yet another child. I heard the child scream. The prince must be punished. He shall be banished from the kingdom, King Sagara said. But Asmanja's son Anshuman was a very kind and considerate boy, and the people loved him. Once, when King Sagar was performing the Aswamedh sacrifice, Indra stole the sacrificial horse. When they discovered that the horse was stolen, the officiating priest and Sagar turned to the 60,000 princes. If we can't complete the sacrifice, we are all doomed. Go, my valiant sons, go and find the horse, King Sagara said. The sons of Sagara searched the whole earth but could not find the horse. At last, there is only one place left to search, the nether world. Then let us dig our way through the earth and search there. When they reached the nether world, what is this huge elephant doing here? It is one of the 8 elephants which hold the earth up. They search for a while, then there is no sign of the horse. Let us proceed. The princes have been thoughtless. They will bring destruction, one of the elephant thought. When the Sagar had dug the earth to the tunnel their way to the nether world, the panic-stricken inhabitant of the earth ran hither and thither. The elephant, to maintain the balance of their weight, moved, causing a tremendous earthquake. Meanwhile, oblivious to the harm that they had done, the sons of Sagar moved on and came to where sage Kapil sat meditating. There stands our horse. So the sage is the culprit. Thief, return our horse. As the enraged prince were about to attack him, how dare you call me a thief? Angered by their audacity, the powerful sage Kapil burned the 60,000 princes to ashes by uttering one syllable. Meanwhile, at the sacrifice, when the princess did not return, Sagar remembered Shiva's word, who turned to Anshuman, his beloved grandson. Go, Anshuman, you are valiant and wise like your ancestors. Go and find your uncles and the horse. Anshuman set out and soon came upon a place where his uncles had entered the nether world. Corpses have been destroyed, people and animals killed. There seems to have been a calamity. I will enter this crater. Perhaps my uncles are in the nether world. Like his uncle, he too saw the elephant. Proceed, you will accomplish you have set out to. Later, there is the horse. I will ask the Rishi about my uncles. Anshuman came closer and saluted the Rishi. Have you seen my uncles? They came after that sacrificial horse. Rishi replied, Yes, I have seen them. They were so insolent that I consumed them with the fire of my penances. Anshuman took a handful of the ashes that were his uncle's and let out a cry of anguish. The sage tried to console him. Do not grieve, Anshuman. They met with the fate they deserved. But do they deserve to suffer in hell too? Is there no way for them to enter heaven? Sage Kapil replied, There is. Ganga, in all her purity, must be brought down from heaven. If she touches these ashes, your uncle will go to heaven. You are patient, truthful, and righteous. You may take the sacrificial horse back with you. Sage Kapil concluded. Anshuman returned with the horse. We are saved. The sacrificial horse has been found. The sacrifice can now be completed. Later, at the palace, when Anshuman told Sagar what sage had said, I will not be able to accomplish such a feat in my lifetime, Sagar said. Anshuman, you must become king after me and strive to bring Ganga to earth. Anshuman, Sagar concluded. When Sagar died, Anshuman became king, but my son Dilip shall rule the kingdom. I wish to retire to the Himalayas. There I will perform austerities to induce Ganga to flow down to the earth, Anshuman said. Anshuman, however, died without succeeding in his attempts. His son Dilip was overcome by grief. I must bring Ganga to earth in my reign. Day and night he thought about the fate of his ancestors and how he might redeem his souls. But I have been king for many years, still I have not succeeded in bringing Ganga to earth. At last, even Dilip was on his deathbed, leaving the task unaccomplished. His son, Bhagiratha, however, made a vow in the dying king's presence. Father, I will not ascend to throne without first bringing Ganga down to earth. Accordingly, when Dilip died, Bhagiratha addressed the ministers. I will be king only after Ganga flows on earth. I entrust the kingdom to you. I am leaving for the forest where I will undergo most severe penances. For years, Bhagiratha continued his penances and meditation. At last, pleased by his single-mindedness, Brahma appeared before him. Ask for a boon, O steadfast one, and it shall be granted to you, Brahma said. Then let Ganga flow down to earth from the heaven and deliver the souls of my ancestors, Bhagiratha said. Your aim is a lofty one, but the earth cannot sustain the force of her fall. Only Shiva can withstand it, Brahmaji said. After Brahmaji disappeared, then I shall perform penances to please Shiva, Bhagiratha thought. For a year, Bhagiratha adored Shiva. Lord Shiva appeared before him. What is the boon you seek? Lord Shiva said. Lord, please receive the force of Ganga as she descends to earth. But I must be on my guard. Ganga's movements are unpredictable. Shivji thought. You will have to take care while conducting Ganga on earth. She is accustomed to falling anywhere at will, Shivji said. I will take care, my lord, Bhagiratha replied. In heaven, Ganga made ready to descend. Halfway down, a thought suddenly occurred to her.
The mighty one is off his guard. I shall sweep him away with me to the nether world.
Lord Shiva foresaw, so that what she plans to do. As Ganga fell, Shiva imprisoned her in his matted locks. She swirled about in her prison for many years, unable to escape. Bhagiratha once again adored Shiva. The mighty god appeared before him. Lord, you are the source of all kindness. Have pity on me and release Ganga. Your devotion merits it. For your sake, I will lead her to the ashes of the sons of Sagara, and may their souls be redeemed, Lord Shiva said. Ganga became further purified by her contact with the Lord's head. People ran to her to cleanse themselves of all sins. Mother Ganga, wash away our sins. She has been sanctified by the Lord's sacred head. But Bhagiratha's trials were not yet over, and neither world beyond the ocean was still far away. On the way,
Where are these people going?
to sacrifice of sage Jhanvi.
I will follow that way.
You may, but do not disturb the sage. Take care. You will flood the sacrificial fire and destroy the sacrifice.
I will go closer.
But the irrepressible Ganga rushed forward. The sage was furious. You shall be punished for this. And the fuming sage consumed her with one long gulp. Bhagiratha rushed to the sage. Forgive her, Holy One, and release her. Yes, O Holy One, let not the endeavors of Bhagiratha be wasted. Out of respect of Bhagiratha's penances, Jhanvi released Ganga. Ganga has become even more pure by her contact with the sage. May you lead her safely to the ocean and the nether world and redeem the souls of your ancestors, Bhagiratha. Henceforth, Ganga shall also be known as Jhanvi, your daughter, O Holy One, Bhagiratha said. At last, Bhagiratha and Ganga reached the ocean and the nether world. Ganga flowed over the ashes of the sons of Sagar and into the ocean bed. From that day onwards, the ocean came to be known as Sagar. His promise fulfilled, Brahma appeared before Bhagiratha. The sons of Sagar are in heaven and will remain there as long as Ganga flows on the earth. Since you brought Ganga to earth by your penances, she shall be known as Bhagirathi, your daughter, Brahmaji said. Then Bhagirath returned to his kingdom, ascended the throne, and ruled wisely for many years.
We hope these stories have expanded your understanding and appreciation of Hindu mythology. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the myths and legends of ancient India. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more enthralling tales from Hindu mythology.